Tatum tries to swing it wide and just a little bit too ambitious on that pass. And cannot find Noah. And Lambert gets it across. Army will call a timeout. And we will take a quick break as the Black Knights drop a play. Tied 6-6, midway through the second quarter. Back in action. 5:30 left in the second quarter. Teams tied at 6 apiece. Gladstone able to force Creek to give it up. Plunkett, he'll go for the shot. That one, it looks like it goes wide. I don't believe Peterson got a piece of that one. Creek finds Petronati, saved by Peterson there, a good save. Ball still loose, trying to get possession on the rebound, still going around. And it will be picked up by Army, shot and goal. And Lambert with a huge play, as somehow the ball ended up squirreling its way towards the Dragon goal. And Lambert is able to just pick it up and pop it right in. And just like that, the Dragons are once again trailing.
Here we go! Prep goal number 15, Cal Lambert. Knights 7, Dragons 6.
Yes, Zach! Yes, Zach!
Wentz picks this up for the Dragons and gets that one, and Dragons needed that face-off win, but then given away, it is going to be a shot there actually by Noah, and that one went wide. Howard did not have the backup, and Army will get possession once more. Monturio behind the cage. Plunkett has way too much room. He's going to turn a shot, and it's going to be Ryan Plunkett once again. This time he finds the bottom left corner on the wraparound shot. And Dragons continue to dig themselves into goal. Excuse me, Evan Plunkett. And it will be an 8-6 Army lead.
Army prep goal number 17, Evan Plunkett.
As this quarter continues to be dominated by the Black Knights. And that is going to be a face-off violation on Army. That is their third one, and that will bring about a penalty for Army for their third face-off violation of the half. Howard. They cashed in on their last power play opportunity, now trying to do it once again. Moving the ball around. Dalpy slides it over to Peterson. Peterson looking for somewhere to go. He'll find Bruno. Bruno inside, tries to go for the snapshot to Blanche. It's going to be dropped. Still free, though. And will be picked up by Sullivan. Army now on the fast break. Shot there, and it's going to be saved. A big one for Howard. As Dawson Clark. Slack able to give it up to Noah. And Howard gets the ball back into the offensive zone. Second midfield back up for the Dragons. This is Peterson. He was just out there for the power play. He'll go for the shot. That one's blocked away. Picked up by Noah. He's going to try one. That one just sails high. Stratmeyer goes for the pass in the middle. That one was forced. Still bouncing around. Howard trying to just go for the pickup, but not quite there. And it's going to be snagged, and it is going to be a foul on the Dragons coming up. As that might be a slash from what I saw. Army on the free clear, going up. And is able to find, I believe that's Petronani. It is Plunkett looking for somewhere to go as Ferguson giving him a little bit of a hassle. Army settles it in. And at this rate, they can probably hold it for the next 40 seconds. Might even be able to carry that penalty into the second half, depending on what it is that is called. Monturio. Plunkett. Shot saved by Peterson. So, a good save by Peterson, but it will be man down. It is, in fact, a slash on the Dragons. So Caden Brennan will take a knee for the 1-minute slashing penalty. And Army with a man-up opportunity to try to make it their biggest lead. They're up by 2 right now, trying to make it 3. Clark, excuse me. Plunkett to Monturio. Finds Clark. Clark will go for the rip, and he hits it right into the top right corner. A beautiful shot from Clark. And they take advantage of the man up. Howard pays for the penalty once more, and they are down 9-6. Army with a 7-1 lead in this second quarter. So after some personnel conversations for Army, they're trying to figure out what they're doing. They finally settle in. Flipped around, and Ferguson picks it up for the Dragons. Tracy gets it up to Dalpy.
Assisted by number 18, CJ Monterio.
And the Dragons, an illegal procedure as they tried to call a timeout and weren't in the box. A really bad misstep for the Dragons, just giving away a little bit of first game rust to shake off for the Dragons, both in terms of the personnel as well as the coaching staff. Army with a chance here, one last time with 25 seconds left. Plunkett's got 15, excuse me, this is Clark, 15 seconds. He'll make a run. Clark will go for the long shot, and it is able to get past Peterson. That low shot, Peterson was low, but still couldn't find a way to get in front of it. Army ahead now 10-6.
Knight's goal, number 12, Dawson Clark, his third.
So Clark picks up his hat trick. And the Dragons, heads held low at the moment, trying to find a way to get back in. It's going to be a face-off won by Howard, but not much they can do with that, as that will be the end of the second quarter. The Army Black Knights 10, Howard Dragons 6. We'll take a halftime break.
Army Prep 10, Howard 6.
We'll be back for second half action after this break. Welcome back to the Dragon's Lair as we get ready for second half action. The Army Prep Black Knights leading the game 10-6 after a strong second quarter for them, as Dragons win that face-off with Jack Slack picking it up, but he turned that one over, and it is going to be Army who takes control. Howard led 5-2 after the first quarter, but just took control in that second quarter, and Howard now trying to get the momentum back on their side. And to do so, they really need to just clean up those unforced turnovers that are killing them. They just did not have much possession time in that second quarter. Anytime they did get the ball, it just seemed like they were rushing their plays and not really getting good shots off. The Howard defense forced to put in a whole lot of work in that quarter. And so far right now, looking at having to do much of the same. It is going to be Army moving it around. Petronani under a lot of pressure there. Good job by Jimmy Connor, giving him no space to work with. But Petronani holds on to it. Monturio. From his knees, the shot there is going to be blocked as Clark couldn't quite get it past. And Peterson gets the save. We do have a changing goal for the Black Knights as Sean Byrne has taken over between the pipes for Army. This is Chase Noah. Gets it over to Dalby. Dalby inside. That one is going to be bouncing. And it is saved by the goalkeeper. Looked like it was tough to see from this angle if it was going into the goal or behind the goal. Ball still bouncing around. It is going to be flipped back to the goalkeeper of the Black Knights. Army in their all blacks going from left to right in this third quarter. Howard in their gold from right to left. This is Lambert. Lambert gonna take it himself. Shot! Saved by Peterson. It rolled under Peterson off of the crossbar and saved in the end, but a big play for the Dragons. They needed that one. Going back the other way. Zajac, and that's gonna be saved at the doorstep. It looked like he had him fooled, and somehow an incredible save by Byrne to recover and save that. He went low to save to go to try to save the initial pump fake and stuck his stick up to save it high. An incredible save for the Army goalkeeper, but one that the Dragons surely should have had. Once again, it was a good fast break for the Dragons. Can't fault them for trying to go for it. But because of that, once again, defense having to be out there for a prolonged possession once again. Just constantly under being worked. Shot there, it's going to go off the post. Fight for the ground ball still, and the Howard Dragons come away with it. Jimmy Connor scoops that one up. And he will get it to Peterson. Flip across the field, and the Dragons are on the move now. This is Nikos Karayanis. Howard switching up their midfield a little bit. It's going to be Peterson, Tracy, and Brennan together. So a mixture of the first and second midfields from the first half as the Dragons try to just a different combination. Zajac finds Tatum. Tracy. Dalby. And it is going to be a turnover on the Dragons. Not sure what happened there. It might have been an illegal screen. But Army will go on the fast break. The long pole. I believe that's Sullivan. Gives it up. And another short possession for the Dragons offense. And again, the defense forced to put in another probably 30, 40 seconds of work here. They have to be starting to get tired. Good move by Plunkett. He'll slide it over. Shot, goal by Clark.
Let's go, boys. Make it fly up.
And it is going to be an 11-6 Army lead over Howard. Another face-off win for Army as they continue to pile up in favor of the Black Knights.
Army prep goal. Number 12, Dawson Clark. That's his fourth. Assisted by number 17, Bucket.
Lambert. Under pressure from Slack. Lambert falls to the ground. Slack tries to take it off him. Double team comes. And he's able to get it over to Plunkett. Plunkett with the shot saved by Peterson. Plunkett able to get